Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your second reading of the day. So the second card to come in was inspiration. The first one was passion, and what came in with it was a time for a nap, which kind of put a duality to the day, because you don't really relate passion to like taking time to stop, but I feel that this is more of an indication of taking the time to be inspired. So it's not really taking time for a nap, but giving yourself time not to just run, like it's like running with scissors is what they're saying, is to take the time to really just tune in to what makes you passionate. Getting rid of those restrictions of the past. Being inspired to plant your seeds. And this card, inspiration, really talks about planting seeds. So we're just going to look at this. And it says right here, perhaps it's time to plant your own seeds, your own ideas. Take a tip from this card's helpful fairy and plant your seeds of inspiration in fertile soil, allowing them to grow using positivity combined with practical action. When you're feeling you're lacking inspiration, call this beautiful fairy, and to connect with her, go outside, just be in nature, or just meditate on nature. Online, if you have to, allow your senses to perceive the beauty all around, and set your intention to allow the inspiration to flow. So I like that. Okay? It's here to encourage you to inspire yourself and those around you. This is about fun and creativity. We also had the Six of Cups this morning come in, which is joy in the inner child. I feel that sometimes as life hands you some really tough things to deal with, we forget that we do have a place that we can go and just tap back in to something that's inspirational and passionate within our soul. I'm going to pull another magical deck. I decided to use the Magic of Unicorns. So we're going to take a card from this to see. Enlightenment. Look from the highest perspective and see the divine in everyone. These cards feel a lot like flying today. Honestly, it feels like there's a lot of going up and above and beyond. You have 43, the 7, coming in, asking you to tap into something more magical, more, I don't know, just something that uplifts you, Pisces. We have some really interesting energies coming in May, asking us to really observe and look and go beyond. And I just feel that it's you're going to need your resources this month. And you know how. We've been practicing for months now. So it says, this is drawing your attention to the eagle. And again, okay, I don't see the eagle here, but maybe there is one. I don't know. You tell me where you see the eagle. It prompts you to soar high like an eagle, see everything from the highest perspective, and be ready to take action in a moment. It also reminds you to be a master and take full responsibility for your life and everything you attract in it. And we were talking a lot about responsibility in the last couple of readings, Take responsibility for yourself, but also take responsibility for what you attract into your life. Okay? Do you attract inspiration? Your unicorn guidance is to rise above any challenges or difficult situations. So rise high. Move beyond the mental and emotional into the spiritual. Respond to everything according to spiritual laws of the universe. You know, I've been feeling like that. Instead of responding very human-like, I feel like responding spiritually to everything. The card of enlightenment also calls on you to use discernment and discrimination in all things. Enlightenment is a function of the third eye chakra, which holds 96 lessons in a spiral of chambers. 96, two of my favorite numbers. Unicorns are fully enlightened beings, and pure light radiates from their third eye. They use this light to awaken you. Call on your unicorn to touch your third eye with its horn of light and illuminate it. It says, we all go through the veil of amnesia when we incarnate. Your unicorn will help you to dissolve any of the 7 veils of illusion that are still in place. Ask it to do so, and it shall be. Beautiful. So yeah, I guess this is saying, be inspired and also go the spiritual route. Okay? When times are rough, when you have, I guess, the spiritual, the touch, you know, to be able to sit and really get in touch with your spirituality, it is probably the best thing to do when times are hard. Okay? And it's also very relaxing, Pisces. It's relaxing to do so when you're having a tough moment, a tough day, to just meditate on breathing and call in your guides and say, you know, I just need the love and the beautiful light of protection around me, and you know, they're more than willing to accommodate. And from there, you can probably do a lot more, or feel a lot better at the very least. Alright, so we're going to pull some tarot. I decided to take from the Spacious Tarot. I hadn't used it in a while. The Star. These cards are so beautiful. They're so beautiful, Pisces. Justice. Ten of Pentacles and the World. And the Fool. Wow, look at all these. Look at this major arcana coming out here. All I thought is when I looked at these, it's the one point, right? The one point, the one thing. Even here, you see at the unicorn's end, there's a star-like quality, right? I feel like they're saying, remember what you came here for. And remember that everything you do on this planet, it's got an action-reaction to it. Okay? There's the yin and the yang, and they interact with each other, the yin and the yang. Okay? You got the peaceful and the chaos, the darkness and the light. You have all of that. And when they're in balance, they create a ripple effect. When you experience chaos, it's because it's asking you to look at something, fix it, so that you can bring back this yin energy, right? The Ten of Pentacles. This is as old as time, just like this tree. Sometimes we think we live broken, but actually the balance that comes in, if you listen to the signs, it brings in a lot of abundance. And it brings in a lot of wisdom. And again, you have this pond in here, in the world, right? Again, in the middle. This beautiful spiral. And they were talking about 96, right? The spiral. Everything is a spiral. Even though that sometimes it gets dark, the light is coming in. blue skies, beautiful sunsets, beautiful sunrises. There's the Tower again. There it is. Bet you have the Elder of Pentacles. See, this again, it's the Tower is always in between some very positive cards, Pisces. And it's surrounded by great cards. The Crisis, bringing back into balance. Bringing a lot of knowledge and wealth. Again, resources, wealth. This is the King of, the Elder, the King of Pentacles. A lot of wealth, a lot of wisdom, a lot of resources. Seven of Pentacles. And the Ace of Wands. There's that passion, that inspired thought. Okay? Telling you, you have to focus on inspired thinking to get you where you need to go, to figure out what you need to do. And the Ace of Pentacles. That root. That growth. Right? That's what we were talking about right at the beginning. Take this opportunity to plant your own seed. There it is. Okay, Pisces. Let's take a look at these gorgeous, gorgeous cards. Again, you have celestials in the background. Everything is as it should be. The other thing, too, is I was once told, if you think that you're having problems, go outside and look at all the stars in the sky. And then realize how far and close they are and how many of them there are. And realize just how small you are in the scheme of things. And if you look at your problems, those are even smaller than you in the scheme of things. Wouldn't you rather be part of this fantastic universe? A beautiful, integral part of it. Instead of getting stuck in the minutia of little things that maybe will be completely done and gone tomorrow. Wouldn't you rather focus on the abundance? Everything balances out when you take the time to look at it. It's as old as time. There's a lot of ancestor wisdom coming in to repeat things, to remind us of what's important, to remind us of what's not balanced. That's why we're constantly weeding, looking, starting again, shaking things up, and gaining more resources as we go. Two aces, showing the continuity of always, always being passionately sparked and planting a new seed to start over again. To have a new star to follow, a new way to go. Your star has definitely guided you to a brand new opportunity, a new beginning. You are definitely looking at the garden of the year of 7. And you're definitely planting the things that you know are going to be good for you, are going to be successful. You don't need to worry about the end game or the end of the journey or how it's going to work out. It always works out just as it should, with the universe and the planet and everything in it just kind of doing its thing. It's done it before we came here. It will continue after we leave here. That's the beauty of the universe. We have so many resources. The mountains both showing in these cards. Showing what we've overcome. What we're capable of. And this beautiful ignited, beautiful ignition of passion that's coming in. I like the way this is coming in with the igniting, and then you have all of these cards that are like taking a nap. It's the darkness, right? It's all at night. It's all like when your eyes are closed. Even this 10. Did you notice? This tree's in the dark. Did you notice the world? The picture is also in the dark. Don't forget, Pisces, that the darkness has a place. The time to ponder, the time to figure out, also the number 624 coming in here, really gives us the time to figure out. It's in the pauses that we get a lot of understanding. The colors and the swirls. Isn't it gorgeous, Pisces? Very similar to one another. Enlightenment, inspiration, passion. Beautiful words. Words that you need to repeat to yourself. You are enlightened. You are passionate. You're full of creative energy. You are inspired to start new things. You just need to keep going. That's it. Just keep going. Day will change into night. Night will return into day. Situations will come and go. You and your beautiful energy is constant, and you're constantly changing, growing, and expanding. Things will clash and make a burst in a night, like the chaos card in the middle. But you are here, right now, living life. You're doing well. And you have to remind yourself of that. Do what you can. Do the best that you can. Be good to yourself. And again, don't devalue yourself, especially not this week and this month, Pisces. You are worth more than you believe yourself to be. You've gotten yourself out of restrictions, and you're passionately pursuing what you want. And that is absolutely what you should be doing right now. All right, my beautiful Pisces, that's it for me. I hope that you have a beautiful evening, and I will be back tomorrow with another spirit message for you. Take good care of yourself, and I will see you tomorrow.